Hey friends, it's Indiana Schultz with Cycling Kindness, and I've been getting asked a lot about what I'm going to carry for food and how I'm going to carry that food and what exactly is in my cooking setup. So I've got a quick video to share those answers with you. Here's a photo of how the bike looks with everything mounted on it. Over in this Ortlieb gravel pannier we have the cooking stove, utensils, hammock, and hammock straps. These are wide foot bottle cages. I've got bear canister, 7 liters with all my food. Okay, so these will be my two main containers when I start out for carrying food in this 7-liter bear vault, and then the Ortlieb waterproof gravel panniers will have my cook setup in there. Now the bear vault is not smell proof, but it does have 2 locking tabs, and you store this away from your campsite. You want to store anything that smells, so soaps, deodorants, sunscreens, as well as all of your food. You want to keep that out of your normal bike bags and out of your tent to decrease the chances of getting attacked by a bear. So this is pretty heavy, but the good news is I have 7 days of food in here. So this will get me from Deadhorse to Coldfoot, which I should have a resupply package there. If for some reason it doesn't make it because it takes mail a long time to get there, I think I can get enough food from the restaurant and still have some food left in here to make it down to Fairbanks. So bar soap unscented from Dr. Bonner's. I do have some essential oil, which was my late father's, so bringing that with me. This is Dawn dish soap, which will last quite a while. Some sunscreen. And I have 2 of these coconut black bean rice backpacker pantry meals. I had those in Torres del Paine, Chile, and I really liked them. So that'll be a nice little treat. I'll also add to this a dry bag so that I can keep all my trash in here as well and off of the bike. Disinfectant wipes. I've got 5 packages of different flavors of tuna to throw into the meals. I'm going to be doing some pasta, so I have this instant pasta sauce. You just add water and tomato paste, and voila, you're cooking. Toothbrush, a couple bags of trail mix that are left over from my care package that I sent out, and then I have these tubes of tomato paste, which is nice because they're not in a can, so those will get smaller. Double concentrated, so carrying less. Some very melted almond butter cup cherry trail mix. Dried mangoes. Toothpaste. I have this little jar with seasonings. Right now I just have salt and a MSR Italian seasoning. I have some chickpea protein gluten-free pasta. Some sausages, spicy jalapeno sausages. Some fortified instant oats with nuts, dates, etc. And then a couple melted Pro bars. And then on the bottom of this I put some reflective tape so that will face the backside of my bike towards traffic, hopefully add a little extra security. Now for the cooking setup, I'm using an MSR Whisperlite stove, which has these canisters that you can get in different sizes. This is a 20 ounce, and instead of having to pressurize it every time, I'll leave this on my fork tube bottle mount and just have it covered up, so ideally I won't get any dirt or grime in there. So we'll see how that goes. If you have any recommendations on how to do that better, just let me know. I have my Sea to Summit X bowl, looks like 22 ounce, collapsible, lightweight. You can use the bottom as a cutting board. For making tea and coffee, I have a Bikes or Death titanium mug. This just has 3 lighters in it, so carry those all together. And then this is kind of my camp kit. This is the cap to the MSR stove. These are the heat shields for the stove. A couple different cleaning sponges, as well as a hand scraper. I have a long spoon that I found on the Colorado Trail, and then a fork and a spork. And then for a knife, I'm using the Opinal Knife from France. And then I also have some fire starters in here, as well as this is an extendable fire starter, so you can blow air into the fire, kind of keep your face away. So that's nice to have. And last but not least, a few repair items that come with your MSR International stove when you purchase it. Kind of keep everything in separate bags, so that way it's easier to find, doesn't get rattled around as much in the panniers, and then a little additional waterproofing. This is the MSR cooking pot. I believe it's 2-liter capacity. And if you have one of these, just know that they recalled the handles, so you can write them. I wrote them 6 weeks ago and I still haven't gotten a replacement one. But I do like that the lid has the locking feature. But that will be my main cooking pot. And then inside of here, I just have some paracord and some night eyes carabiners for hanging clothes and other stuff. Just keeps this main stove element from rattling around in there. And this kind of, when you put it away, it'll hook there, fits in there pretty nicely. You just plug this into here and then it latches on, prime it, and the legs fold out. And there you have it. So that's pretty much the setup for cooking and for eating. Like I said, there's going to be 7 days worth of food in here. As I get further south towards Montana and Utah, I will eventually ditch this because I'll be carrying less food, and I'll be able to put the duffel bag on the front of the bike to the rear of the bike, hence lightening up the front part because it's pretty heavy steering right now. So I'm excited for when that happens and I can carry burritos on the bike again.